Hi, hello everyone. We are live.
Hi.
Hey everybody! So
Steph-
Jack in the Box has mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Christ.
Steph just informed us mere minutes ago that Jack in the Box has flavored mozzarella sticks, and the concept alone has me intrigued. But then, Steph, what flavor did you get?
I got barbecue. It was barbecue potato. I specifically read barbecue and then chip. So I was just like, oh, they're barbecue crusted mozzarella sticks. That's what I had in my brain.
And we all know Steph loves chips.
It's true.
I do love chips.
A connoisseur of chips.
So, like, I have so many conflicting things I'm trying to organize my brain. One, flavoring mozzarella sticks themselves. Not a concept that I had ever pondered or thought of. But, like, it seemed like it was always there. Like, why didn't we think of this sooner? This seems absolutely, like, within the reason. Like,
we have to wait for Jack in the Box to introduce it to us.
We wait for Jack in the Box to invent this? And then also, Jack in the Box invented this?
Yeah, that's
all. I know they do weird stuff. They got the mini tacos, which are delicious. They've got, like, they do weird stuff.
Yeah.
I knew there was a name. Sorry.
But I'm also, like, trying to find them on the internet, and all I find are Nashville hot. I cannot find this mythical barbecue chip mozzarella stick.
Maybe the person taking Steph's order saw her and thought, oh, she's cute. I'll do whatever she wants.
Whatever you want.
No,
she's a barbecue potato chip. I'll make it happen.
Is that Stephanie from League of Ridiculous Conversations? She loves chips. Guys,
is that local
get
celebrity?
My lunch. I got a bag of Masterpiece Lay's barbecue chips. I'm gonna rock this girl's world.
We're gonna make
Steph,
a sauce.
check the inside of the box. Is there a phone number on the inside of the box?
No. It
Check
just says barbecue.
Check the receipt.
Barbecue.
Check the receipt.
All it says.
I mean, are they not on their website, Anthony?
They're not. They're only the Nashville are on their website. That's why I'm like really confused.
Well, this said, I read it as pink pineapple. Then I read it as pink Hawaiian milkshake. Now I'm realizing this is called Pink Pineapple Express.
Yes. Vibrant pink vanilla milkshake infused with the sweet tropical taste of pink pineapple. Another new thing I'd never heard of before.
That's not a
Each
thing.
is garnished with a generous serving of whipped cream and cherry. That's filler. Don't bullshit me with that. Don't.
This had rum in it. This is a surprise.
Leland, as our resident pineapple expert, are there pink pineapples?
Yeah.
They exist.
There are actually.
They exist.
Yeah. Huh. They're like very expensive and they're very tiny.
Ooh.
They're at Dole.
Okay.
Like the factory?
Like the P word. That rhymes with
P word?
the P word.
That rhymes with?
You trying to say pussy?
No, they have like shutters that we don't say.
Plantation?
Yes.
You didn't want to say plantation?
I thought we weren't saying that anymore.
No, you can say the word plantation. It's in the context of how you say it.
It is a noun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to find a rhyming word, and I was gonna say
plantation.
She was gonna say soup plantation.
Yeah, like when you go to the soup plantation, you go, oh, we have to go to the soup
plantation.
P word. Like,
can we go to the soup
plantation
store?
No, I was really trying to find a rhyme because as soon as I said the
lactation,
P word, I was gonna say
nice
sanitation.
Sanitation, yes, exactly. Sanitation, something that didn't have plan. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I just don't like to offend.
Sure, we're not here to offend. We're here for a good time.
It makes you feel any better. It's just us four and back, so I think you're good.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I am honestly thinking about right after this podcast going to Jack in the Box
and having an opinion.
Try these mozzarella sticks.
I want to try
an opinion.
Whatever they got. Like Nashville barbecue, Cool Ranch, spicy nacho, whatever. I'll try them all.
I mean,
if
you
they
could
had Cool
look on
Ranch,
like you could look
mozzarella
on your
sticks,
DoorDash right now and just have them delivered
that
during
would
the
be
show.
bomb.
Also true.
Like,
That would be.
I mean, the
bomb.
only thing that she said that sounds interesting to me would be that pineapple shake.
I think
but
you would
something
like
for
it.
everyone.
But
yeah, I don't. I like mozzarella sticks a lot. I
Found it.
don't feel.
barbecue potato chip flavored. Well, this is a popcorn chicken box, but
Yeah, and the Nashville
got-
hot is also popcorn chicken as well.
Oh,
right
I
here.
think I need damn
4-piece
mozzarella sticks. Personally.
Barbecue potato chip flavor mozzarella sticks. They're there.
Huh.
The wonderfulness about a mozzarella stick is that it doesn't need much else. It's
No,
kind
it
of
doesn't. It's
perfected
good
in
on
its
its own.
own.
Yeah.
It's
thing.
cheese deep fried.
It is.
Yeah,
It
like,
is. But then also, what if it was barbecue?
You know
yeah, but
what?
that doesn't bring my boys to the yard. You know what I
But
mean?
then
Like, it
you
just
know what,
don't.
we-
barbecue sauce.
I don't even think we've even asked. Steph, do you like them? Are they good? Are you like a repeat customer now?
I mean, I would get it again, but I'm not gonna get mozzarella sticks every day.
Not every
No,
day.
that's
No.
very unhealthy.
Yeah. Again, I wasn't planning on going to Jack in the Box, but then I realized, hey, I got like 20 minutes before we have to go live. I'll just see how Jack in the Box is. And then I had no idea what I was going to get, and everything said new. So I was like, you know what? I'll try things and then talk about it because I didn't know what else to bring.
I dislike how delicious the pink Pineapple Express Red Bull infusion looks.
Yeah, they
It's
had
Red
other.
Bull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the part that's like but it looks like it's tasty, but then it's Red Bull.
Yeah,
It's
I
just like
can't
a
have the
nice,
Red
you
Bull.
know, a drink. What do you call that?
I do like their tacos, even though Anthony said they're delicious. I wouldn't call them delicious, but I think they're good.
Yeah, it's
well,
a
like,
good
they're delicious in the sense that it's 2 a.m. You're starving.
You just want something.
You're a little bit tipsy. You need something in your
Yeah.
Like the first 2 or 3 are a fucking delight. I will hear nothing of it. The rest of them are fine.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I will say though, like the normal tiny tacos, they're fine, but every time I get them, I feel like I wish there was more to it. And then you get the loaded ones, like this is good, but there's too much now.
Ugh.
It's a dilemma of tiny tacos.
It's in my everyday. Yeah.
I finished The
dilemma of tiny
Residence on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
started.
and
Good God, that's so fucking good, dude.
it fucking sticks the landing.
It
Like
really
it sticks the
does.
landing so goddamn hard. I never guessed it. No spoilers of who did it, but I did not guess. I didn't like that person from the moment they spoke in the first episode, but I did not see them as a murderer. So when they said that was the person, I was like,
When
I'll
everyone was
accept that.
gathered in the room, I was just like, that, it's her.
yeah. Oh, you said her.
Well,
Sure.
Well, I'm
dude.
sure
it's okay.
there's many
There's multiple
hers,
women,
right?
so
That's true. There is at least 4 in the cast. And
wouldn't
one
know yet.
is a gay icon.
Hugh
One of the
Jackman.
best cameos was not ready for but his cameo was great. Like he's not in it, but he's fucking all over it. Yeah, it was great. No, that show's delightful. And like I told you, like my only note was that there wasn't more.
Yeah.
I was just like, I would watch a full another 8 episodes right now, no questions.
I really do hope there's another one. Doesn't have to be
Yeah.
at the White House. I don't know what they would call
No.
it, but
Yeah, I think they pigeonholed themselves with calling it the Residence. I was like, ooh, I guess you just call it a different name.
it's gonna be title a Cordelia Cup mystery. Like that's
Yeah,
what it has to be now.
Because like even Knives Out is like a Knives Out mystery.
Yeah,
Colon. the
should
glass
have been
onion
a
or whatever.
Benoit Blanc mystery, but whatever.
You know what? Did we talk about how he doesn't do anything in that second movie?
He really doesn't.
I think it's
doesn't.
come up.
Okay, my buddy Mike, who you guys have all met, like he fucking said that, and we were like standing in line somewhere, and I just looked at him like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Dude, don't do anything." He solves that one fake crime,
Yeah,
and then he already knew everything already going to the island, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up." He goes, "Motherfucker, doesn't do it." He's on vacation that whole.
it's
that was
true.
like, Jesus Christ, he is. He does not solve a crime. He just lets it all kind of happen in front of him, and it
even
all just
then,
kind of does its own
when
thing.
the reveal happens, he still doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
He's just like,
He just pieces out. And then everything resolves itself.
yeah, but then Mike doubled down though. He was like, he don't do nothing in the first movie either. It was like, what do you mean? He goes, she said it was her. Like, it was like from the beginning, we all knew it was her. It was like, man, stop that. Like, it's like, it makes me go like, is he not the greatest detective? I guess Cordelia Cup is. Like,
I mean,
because she did shit.
she did
Yeah.
a lot of shit.
Anthony, they give her a quirk in the show that is I didn't like in the beginning because I just dislike it as a hobby. But like she's really into bird watching, and like it comes up a lot.
All the time.
All the
What's
time.
your issue with bird watching?
It's her main thing.
I just
second thing.
kind of find it a little
Detective, birdwatcher.
I don't know, I kind of find it a little boring.
It's just not your thing. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not my thing. I don't
Yeah,
I
like,
mean
but
You just
if
find it
it
boring.
perturbs you,
what's that?
like, but it sounded like it's something that like annoys you.
No, it's funny
Okay.
in the show. I just don't care. Like if I was to come across a birder in the wild, I'd be like, oh, okay.
And like
Right.
look down at them.
No, I look down. I'm like, yeah, live your life. If you're into watching the most boringest thing ever, go right ahead. But like, I don't know. Like even when I go to the zoo, I pass by the birds. I'll stop and look, but they don't get like a full 2 minutes. Like they get like, yep, that's a
But
bird.
Leland,
Are you
they're the
doing something
closest things
interesting?
to dinosaurs?
I
Yeah.
walked by all of them and
no.
go right to the bar.
Now, what'd you say?
But
He walks
guys, is
by all of
$25
them.
too much for this bit?
No,
No,
up to you.
it's
No.
worth it.
worth it.
That's how much you would.
If it's a
normally-
food bit, as long as it's not passing $50, it's fine.
I'm on my high perch.
Nice.
Oh.
For 6 barbecue mozzarella sticks, 4 Nashville mozzarella sticks, and a pink pineapple express twisted soda.
50
No,
cheeseburgers,
that's-
50 fries, 50
Oh, you got
shakes.
Oh, you got the twisted soda? I'm curious.
Yeah,
what that one is.
I got that on my list too.
Wait, I'm trying to do something.
I mean, you
Go
try
for
it.
it.
You have an opinion. You got something to talk about.
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Why not? We
Uh,
have time.
leave it at my door.
Yeah, I don't
yes,
know.
please.
Like, so yeah, like I just like bird watching. I was just like, all right.
I haven't had dinner.
People do that.
Yeah. But it's fun.
But it
I-
works for her.
Yeah, like as I'm watching, I'm just like, this role was made for Uzo Aduba. Like she
Oh, God,
kills
Love
it.
that.
So kills it. Steph, have you watched this yet?
I haven't started yet.
You
I
should
will.
have to
Great.
watch it. Stop everything else and just watch this.
Okay, I will.
It's a better time than The Last of Us. I can guarantee you that.
We watched it. We know.
No, we watched.
Yeah, I'm
it.
just saying. Like I've only seen the first 2 episodes of season 1, and I was like, ooh,
Oh,
well, this ain't
You're
You
this ain't a
should
show.
watch the third episode though.
You're not
Yeah,
right.
I've
You
been
should
told.
really watch the third episode.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nah, you know
I
what?
hear the second one of the second season is pretty good.
You know what? It's too gay.
I've been seeing people reacting to it.
It's so good.
Because the second episode is fantastic. It's the inciting
Oh.
incident, I should say.
Oh, so quickly. Okay. Yeah, like yeah. I had a friend was just like, you know, Pedro Pascal wasn't really there a lot. It's like, mm-hmm.
Wait, Leland, real quick, without saying any.
He's
you
played the
the
game.
game.
I played the games. Yeah.
Yeah, we all played the game except Anthony.
Except that one.
Yeah. I remember we
Yeah.
all played this collectively and we
Oh,
talked
I know
about
what
our
happens.
thoughts. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I
Anthony
will
does
say
like to
I'm
play
having,
depression porn. It's fine.
I'm having crazy
I'm living it, baby.
deja
I'm
vu.
fine.
Like, granted, yes, I know we played the game, but like as we're watching, my deja vu is kicking in. And I'm just like, I've seen this before. And then and then if there's changes, I'm like, wait, that's not what's supposed, that's different. Oh, that's really. I've been fascinated. I've been having a really good time.
Steph is wrapped in the production and the performances
I'm
that she forgot
behind.
she already knew the story.
Yeah, I'm behind. I actually listened to the after episode podcast
Oh yeah,
with Troy Baker and
God,
what's
he's
his name?
pretty.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It's
We've
Troy
met him.
Baker and someone else.
Troy Baker and Craig Mason.
The writer, dude who did
The
Chernobyl.
writer. Yeah. So.
Oh, another fun, exciting romp.
It is. It's also very good.
I'm sure it's great. I watched the trailer and I was just like, oh.
It's
For what
so
now?
good. Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
was
was never
good.
gonna watch that.
Oh, it's
That was good.
so good.
Really good.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Like there's just one scene where like the lead engineer guy in total denial is just like, check it again. It's like, sir, I can't. It's not there. It's like, what do you mean it's not there? Go look outside. It's gone. It's just gone.
It's kind of like that. Like
Not
I like
really
that scene
intense.
in Avengers 1 where he's like, well, all the computers are failing. We don't know how to do it. He's just like, look outside. Is the sun up? Head right. So it's like, guys, yeah. Just because you have all this technology, you still can't remember. Like, look outside. It will help.
Sometimes you just get micro-focused on something.
Yeah.
It's true.
All the other stuff just fades away.
Yeah, I do enjoy The Last of Us TV show. Like, I don't care if they make changes. I've played the game. If I want what happens in the game, I'll just play the game again.
Play the game
'Cause
again?
They
Or watch
they
the
release
clip
it
again?
more times than Skyrim at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gravity
Yeah,
asks,
that's
how
true.
do you feel about the changes? Like,
In general, I enjoy them. Yeah.
Is there any that you feel are improved this time around to the story?
Because you're trying to change a game into a show. So there's
Sure.
some things that like you want to
can't do.
show.
Yeah.
So there are things that happen that you're like, huh, this is simultaneously happening while this thing is happening, and that's cool.
Yeah, like the thing
To me,
I,
it's
the thing I like the
interesting.
most about the show is that it adds more context to things that happen in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not really a spoiler.
I'm picking my words carefully. That's all.
Season 1, I feel that we can spoil.
Yeah, okay. Stuff from like season 1, like the episode 3 entirely diverges entirely away from the game, but
Yeah.
it's fine because it's that part isn't really necessary because they prove it that you don't really need what happens in that part of the game in the game and then do something else. So that's really cool and I really like that. And they're doing some things. They're doing the same thing in season 2 of The Last of Us TV show on Max. Shout out to Mark. So yeah,
Velma.
we do see like extra scenes with some characters that we don't get in the game, and it does give more context to how they were in the game, if that makes sense.
And like the world itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that episode gives another layer to the entire world.
Yeah.
As it exists is also kind of still beautiful.
Yeah. I will say I really hate the hate that some of the actresses are getting.
No, not some. Most people
Yeah.
hated when Pedro Pascal
People
was.
don't like.
People
yeah.
hate Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, they
period.
don't
What's
like
that?
her for Ellie, and it makes me sad because if you watch her, dude, she really, she's there. You see it.
I think she nails Ellie's characterization.
Yeah, because people are like, she doesn't look like her. Look at all these actors. And I was like, or no. Look at all these lookalikes and doppelgangers. And I'm just like, yeah, but can they act? Because
and
my
also-
thing is if you can act.
And also, Ellie was what, like 14 in the first game? So they need an actor who can pass as 14.
Yeah. Because it
And
can't
Bella
be
Ramsey
Ashley
could.
Johnson.
Yeah, Ashley Johnson, unfortunately, she's too old to play Ellie at this point.
Yeah.
To the point where
Which is
she
fine.
plays Ellie's mom in the show in season
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
cool.
does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually
Right on.
really cool. And when she starts talking, I'm like, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's Ellie's
hear-
voice right there.
I hear Ellie. Yeah, it's
She was a customer for us for a while.
oh,
That makes
She's so-
sense.
That's
Yeah, no,
awesome.
she's very
Love
nice.
that. She's
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
cool. She's so.
He said
cool.
she never picked up her books.
She did not. She never
Oh.
picked up her books, but that's fine.
Dizzy woman, I think. Yeah.
Out there with her blind
Doing
spots
stuff.
and
Yeah.
critical roles and
Doing things.
all that stuff.
That's all good.
Yeah. And then
Her Punisher books can go to someone else.
then
She was
then the
getting
other-
Punisher?
Yep. The
Oh.
only thing. Punisher.
What? Only exclusive. Ashley Johnson exclusively Punisher.
That's
Maybe
really
she may-
funny.
She may have
Maybe
gotten a
she's
couple other
studying.
titles. Honestly, I don't remember, but
Oh,
the
wow.
Punisher was the one that always made me chuckle because I was like, huh.
That's
But it also
wild.
it may also have been for her boyfriend. I'm not positive.
Oh, you
Uh,
yeah.
you know,
You could
could
be
be.
buying, but you don't know who for.
How
Yeah.
long ago
Sure,
was this?
maybe.
Oh, this was last time I saw her was pre-pandemic.
Oh, so
Okay,
it
it's
was
like-
a
It's been a
while
bit. It's been a
back.
bit.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
In my head, I was
okay.
thinking, what if she was trying to like audition for like Karen Page or something?
God, what if she's studying?
I
Like,
did
what if
get,
she's doing
um,
work?
I
Research.
did get two things this last month that were very interesting. Real quick. Excuse me. I had a Latino gentleman came in and he was like, I need to write something about Green Lantern. I was like, okay. And he goes, specifically Kyle Rayner. Do you guys have stuff for Kyle Rayner? And I was like, no. Not at all. And he's like, yeah. I was like, look, let me be real with you, sir. The fact that I mentioned he's Latino does come up in the story. I didn't want to just say I'm painting a picture. Like there's
Never
a reason.
comes up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like, this black guy came in. Well, why'd you mention he's
Hey.
black? For the story.
At the end of the story, he says gracias and leaves.
Yeah. It was all for that. Yes, Steph down in front.
Wait, question, and correct me if I was wrong,
Yes.
but was it The Last of Us that Elliot Page did not take a liking to how Ellie kind of resembled, or no?
Yes.
There was an issue with
Like
that.
in
I
the
do
early,
remember
in the
that.
early days when they were first talking about developing the Last of Us TV show, everyone's being like, "Oh, we should get Elliot Page to do it." At the time, she was Ellen.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're photoshopping Elliot's face onto Ellie and all these things, and
Yeah.
Elliot was just like, "Stop."
Don't
I'm
do
sure it
that.
looked great. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm blurry. I can't fix it. Oh well.
Well, anyway, he was just like, you guys got Kyle Rayner. And for anyone, Steph, Kyle Rayner is a Green Lantern. But no
The
one
third,
knew
Fourth
I thought he was a
Green
fourth.
Lantern.
fourth. But no one knew he was half Mexican until they did those real racist Mexican celebration covers like 3 or 4 years ago. We talked about.
You told
That's
me that.
what, yeah, that's what we all found.
Wasn't
We're
there
like,
something about
huh.
a burrito?
Yeah, he
Or
was like
tacos
holding
or
a burrito
something?
and like,
Mm.
yeah, you're just like, so everything about a Mexican culture just comes down to food. Got it.
I
So
think that's
this,
exactly what you said.
yeah.
I
So the
remember that.
guy was like, he's like, yeah, nothing. I was like, look, he's in a few books here. I said, I'll be honest with you, man. They have forgotten that he is a character. Like the fact that he's the fourth Green Lantern, who's got a very popular track record, and he's half Latino. He's in the community. He goes, and that's why I'm here. He goes, I might be writing something and I need to get like some information. I was like, well, the best I can offer you is, and I pulled out like the 3 things I had. I said, realistically though, go to YouTube. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, some nerd out there has probably made a 30-minute video of,
Well, why Kyle Rayner's the
Yeah.
best Green Lantern.
yeah. And he was like, oh, it's a
underrated Green Lantern.
he was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. So, and I
Don't
said,
forget to like and subscribe.
yeah, hit like and subscribe. Smash that like button. But I told him, I said, are you familiar with the term fridging? And he goes, yes. And I said, what comes from this? He goes, what do you mean? He goes, that term is now kind of an industry standard. I was like, it is. So, Steph,
I don't know what that is.
fridging is when they kill off usually a female, doesn't have to be, but like fridging in this context is when they kill off a female character when her only purpose to the protagonist character is for her to die. Like that's it. Like she has no third dimension. She is there literally to die to catapult our hero to more hero standards.
Like
Um,
okay.
But it was famously made because in one of the Kyle Rayner books in the late 90s, early 2000s, one of his nemesis, Major Force, a terrible character, folds up his girlfriend and puts her in a fridge for him to come home and find. Therefore, it's called fridging. Yeah.
In a
So the guy was laughing, and we were just kind of like, we're laughing at it. So that was about a month and a half ago. So then I got a phone call over the weekend. It was a very nice lady on the phone. She goes, "Hi, I'm looking for like Green Lantern stuff." I was like, "Yeah, I mean," I was like, "What are you looking for?" Because I'll be honest, if it isn't like Hal Jordan or Kilowog, I don't, And she goes, "Yeah, they made a girl one, right?" I was like, "Yeah, Jessica Cruz." And she goes, "That's her. Do you have anything with her?" And I was like, "Very little." And she's like, "I'm gonna come in anyway." I was like, "All right." So she comes in, another very nice Latino woman, and or another Latino community person. She comes up, she goes, "What do you got?" So I was trying to I was like, "Here's this one thing," and she goes, "One?" I said, "Look, DC basically does not remember there's a character named Jessica Cruz." And I basically did the same thing they said for Kyle Rayner, but for a different character. And she's like, "Oh, you can probably tell what I'm doing." I was like, "Oh, 100% I know what you're doing." I said, "But I'll give you some things." And she's like, "All right." I think she bought more than the other guy did, so at least she was like, "Well, this looks like a good book." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Go forth. I hope this all works out for you." She goes, "Me too." I was like, "Yep." I was like, there's they're trying to do these characters in the TV show or season 2 or whatever the fuck they've not announced anything. But man, none of this shit's available for people. And then they get, then you hear them like, "Well, no one supports characters of color." You're like, "Yeah, because you don't print them." So
be ready to see Kyle Rayner and Jessica Cruz in the Lanterns show.
Maybe. One more thing, then I'll be done for a bit. Because I think Jordan will find this hilarious. So, so Sinners out, very popular. People are digging it, right? So,
I watched it.
Good. One of my customers who is black comes in. He's picking up his folder and he goes, "You see Sinners yet?" It's like, "Nah, not yet." I said, "It's on my list though. I'm gonna probably make it." He goes, "It's real good, bro." I said, "Yeah." He goes, because this guy's been shopping there for 15 years. He goes, "We've talked for years. I know you're gonna like this movie." It's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Remember when Ryan Coogler had Bitterroot?" I said, "Yes." "Remember that fucking book?" Because we used to talk about how cool we would thought Bitterroot would be, and when Ryan Coogler came on it. He goes, "Yeah, Netflix passed on it, and he kind of just made his own thing, and that's what Sinners is." I said, "Yeah." And he looks at me and goes, "Why do you think they passed on it?" And I was like, "Do you want my honest opinion?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Too black." And he goes, "That's why you're the man." And he fucking leaves.
Did you see, I think it was Vanity Fair, their article on Sinners, just "Well, it's only making 40 million. It's kind of a flop." And it's just bro, it's a huge fucking opening. What are you talking about?
40 million in an April, in between Marvel movies,
and post COVID. And then someone compared it to an article they did pre-COVID for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was 2019.
Yeah,
that also did 42 million that weekend, and said big weekend for this. I'm like, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, but Sinners doesn't get that same kind of write up.
Come on, Vanity.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Everyone's told me Sinners great, but this guy cracked me up. He goes, "My man." He goes, "That's why I come and talk to you." I was like, "Okay." I was like, he was like, "You keep it real." I was like, "Yep, that's me." Keep it real.
And I have not seen this movie yet. Steph, do not react to what I'm about to say. I am convinced that the only reason that that Michael B. Jordan plays 2 characters is so they can kill one of them.
You know what I thought was hilarious? Someone
when they killed one of Michael B. Jordan's.
No, on Facebook. On Facebook, there was a meme, and it had Michael B. Jordan, the twins, right? And then it said, "This is what I'm talking about when I said I want a pair of Jordans." And I was like, "That's so stupid." It was so stupid, but so great. I saw that, and I was like, "That's a really funny joke. I like that one."
It's a real good one.
I actually watched it with Jen yesterday in 4DX, and that was fun.
Steph, explain to us the 4DX experience with Sinners without spoilers. I might see it Thursday.
Okay. They used the experience. I think they did it well because I've explained how I've watched many movies in 4DX.
You almost
this
exclusively only watch movies in 4DX now.
Yeah.
If
They're available.
if they have the availability for a movie that I'm really excited for, I will do that experience.
Yeah.
Just
Steph has a 4DX addiction.
because I just want to see how they use the experience.
Effects.
Yeah, the effects. Like, I just want to see how they would play that and adapt that to the movie.
Like
Which-
did the seats rumble whenever it showed Michael B. Jordan's abs?
No, that's the thing that I joked about. I was laughing that if he showed up, it would just go, and then it would just be like, whoa, what a rush.
Is this like the equivalent of like when a lady sits on the laundry machine going?
Is it, Steph?
Is it a thing?
Be honest.
No.
Okay.
It's like,
No.
No.
Yes.
I can't
It is-
wait like 3
Yes.
years from now when we have to sit you down and like stage an intervention. Steph, you're going to too many 4DX showings.
No, but I
She's built her
I
own
just want
4DX
the
seats now.
experience. I want the experience.
Gets a full haptic suit. I have to feel it.
No, there was
She's
fun.
bootlegging 4DX movies.
The thing is, like, I guess I didn't really explain to Jen about it, other than the fact that we were watching in 4DX.
Where's
and she was
Jen?
like, I know, I wish she could just join and talk, but she was just like, wondering, like, what, she was like, what really makes it 4DS or 4DX? And I was like, well, it's like,
She
the
asked as she's
theatrical
strapping herself in.
experience. I was like, this is the theatrical experience. And she was like asking about the chairs and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, you could turn water on or off if you don't. And she goes, there's water? And I was like, yes, it adds to the experience.
Is there a lot of water effects in Sinners?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. My food's here. I'll be right back.
All right.
It was, I think they went about things appropriate.
Okay. that's
Like, it
good.
was nice.
Yeah.
So, like, example, like, you're on a car ride, or like you're on a ride, and then you just feel this nice breeze in your face, where it's just like, I feel like I'm on this ride with you guys too.
I'm on the steamboat too.
Like, it was really fun. I had a great time. There was one smell
Ew.
that you smell, because there's scents.
Musk.
sometimes.
Yeah.
There are yes. There are
Dropped on
scents.
Noir and Musk.
There was one point that I was like,
Hard Noir.
oh, there's the scent.
Leather and cigars.
Is it, what's that? I usually see that in the candle section. It's the I think it's like smoke and tar or something like that.
Yeah.
Smoke,
That
yeah,
sounds right, yeah.
Smoke.
Smoke and tar.
Smoke and tar candles. It's not for me. I don't like those. I get curious, I read the label, I take one big whiff, and I'm like, ooh, and then I put it back. Yeah. Just get curious about them. But
Yeah, Steph, would you
Um,
wear like a disposable poncho next time you went to a 4DX show?
no, you don't need that.
not a splash zone?
Like that. No, it's not a splash zone. You do get sprayed, but it's like it applies to, it's situational. I guess you could say it's situational.
Sure
I don't know.
it is.
I had
Yeah.
my San Diego friend talk to me, and she goes, look, bitch, it flooded the basement. I was like, fair enough. Just like- But this is also the same girl that
Was
I
that a
went
giant
to.
hole in the side of his bag?
Yeah, that was all grease. So what's going on
That's
there?
grease
Like,
on your book. That's grease on.
I don't think, sir,
That's grease
that's
on
so
your
much
book.
on your
grease.
book.
There's grease on your book.
Yes.
Look at
On the
Look,
bag,
it's
it's like
so
literally
greasy.
dripping with grease.
Yeah.
Don't put it down there. There's a dog somewhere.
Yeah, are you gonna fucking eat it or what?
Bitch, I just got here.
I would have been halfway through it already.
Yeah.
But this is also the friend I went to go see. It was 1999, and we saw Sleepy Hollow. No, what do you know? We saw a trailer for Sleepy Hollow. Not even the fucking movie. Saw a trailer for Sleepy Hollow, and she leans over and she goes, "I'm wet." It's like,
Wow, that's very.
Look, she's a big Johnny Depp fan.
she is. I think now she's not so much, but she deep down still is. But it's one of those like you just don't talk about it anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause I love Jack
Yeah.
Sparrow so much.
I get it.
I don't know. After rewatching those, man, I was like, dude, I don't fucking care what he did.
I
I don't give a shit. I was like,
I still need to watch 4 and 5. I still need to watch.
I was like, he wasn't found
I haven't
guilty.
watched it either.
That bitch shit in his bed. I don't give a fuck.
That's true. She did the more
She sit
insane
in the bed
things.
and then blame the dogs that are so
Not saying that Johnny wasn't an asshole himself. I'm
No,
just
for
saying
sure.
much
sure.
weirder things happened to him.
Yeah.
They both suck.
They both suck. It's just that he also lost part of a finger,
That's true.
and she
Yeah.
shit on his bed.
And she shit on his bed. And blame the dogs. That's the saddest part.
The
They
dog's
were
so
so
That's the saddest
small.
part.
They couldn't do that.
Anthony, how are those Jack in the
Don't
Box
blame the
mozzarella
dog.
sticks?
So I've had the barbecue potato chip.
Okay.
Okay.
No more. Okay.
What does
I've had-
it taste like to you?
They taste spicier than I thought they would. Not quite as tangy as like a masterpiece usually is.
Mhm.
Unless I mixed up my
Are you
two.
eating Nashville hot?
Oh, I think I mixed them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did. Okay.
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, my shit was not hot. That was not.
Fuck it, I'll say it. I kind of hope like everyone gets into this. I would really like more flavored mozzarella sticks. This is
This is
this is
Anthony
honestly
from
pretty
LoRC,
dope.
and these are his mozzarella thoughts.
Mozzarella thoughts.
This
Good?
is dope.
You like it? All right.
Well, he is
Okay.
spaghetti. What was spaghetti, Anthony? What was the
Spaghetti.
Get
That
it.
was
Spaghetti.
Wait. So now I can ask you, was it worth it?
I know each stick takes a month off my life.
Uh-huh.
I know it's trash.
Uh-huh. But you're
But-
gonna eat it.
But is that good? Is that good?
But you
trash?
like it.
I'm trying to think of like another food that's like, oh, this is so trashy. I know I can only have it like once a year.
I mean, that's what a
The
McRib
McRib.
is. Yeah, that's what the McRib is.
This is my McRib.
There you go. Because it's only limited time. This is their limited time stuff. That's kind of why I just try things.
That's fair. I mean, try it once.
Oh, Rob's had them too.
McBypass. That's the funniest thing I've read. I'm sorry. The McBypass. Oh.
Is that the Red Bull drink or just the?
Do you mix
just-
the cream so it becomes creamier? Like an Italian soda?
I mean, I did because it was layered by the time I got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
That's
Thought?
pretty tasty too. Fuck me.
You like it? Okay, cool.
Gotta try this pink pony,
Okay.
pink pineapple.
It's called
Yeah, can-
Pineapple Express.
Yes.
Catch me at the Pink Pineapple Pony Club. Yeah, this is gonna stop my heart. I
Jesus
gave-
Christ.
So I got it's a 4-piece of the potato, the barbecue,
Barbecue
and a
potato
6
chips.
for the Nashville were my options.
Yeah.
So 10 sticks. I gave some to Taryn before I came back here.
And we saw
I
that
gave
you
you
gave
2
them
of-
back.
I gave her 2 of each, and you saw like I got 1 of each back.
I mean,
I have
it's
8
fine.
mozzarella sticks. That's a lot if they were normal.
Yeah.
Yep. That's just the
Yeah.
appetizer platter.
Yeah. I think
At a
I'll
Chili's.
I'll be a little sparing and give the rest to my brother.
That's
At least
probably,
you tried it.
yeah.
You tried it.
Oh yeah. I'm
You
glad
could have
that
an
I did.
opinion.
There is such a thing as good, too much of a good thing.
Yeah. You can always try it and see. Good.
I
Glad
must
you're
try
enjoying
these.
it.
I must consume them.
Okay.
At least
Um,
once.
what was that? What else was I gonna say? Um, yeah. In general, though, movie-wise, really enjoyed it. It was great.
Would you watch it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
In 40x.
I'd watch it. Well, I would watch it again in case I missed something, or like, like you hear discussions and then you watch it again to see if I missed anything. I guess you could say, because like, yeah, like in general, I just thought it was great. I think I yelled once. But I yelled once because like I got scared. Like it's not so much jump scare, it's more of just like I really got caught off guard and I yelped. Because I remember me and Jen were like maybe one of 6 people in the theater, and I just went, "Ah!" yeah, like yeah. It was a good time. But like I said, Jen didn't know what to expect. So when I was telling her about like the seats, I was like, "Oh, you just sit right here." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then I was like, "You can turn your water on or turn the water off." And she goes, "There's water?" And I was like, "Yeah, you have a choice if you want it or not." And we didn't know how it was gonna go because, like I said, it really is situational. Like I'll admit, in any movie that I watch, when there is a water scene, whether it be we're in the ocean or there's a pool, I'm just waiting for something to just hit
Waiting
me.
in the
I
water?
break. Or like if there's a car ride or we're in the air, you're gonna feel the and then the breeze of like stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's not like like your face is flapping because the wind is so powerful. It's a nice, very obvious breeze hitting your face.
Yeah.
like a low fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it's nice. But like I said, it's always interesting when I bring someone who hasn't experienced it yet. It's funny to just see them react when something happens.
What was Jen's reaction?
Well, usually it was like figuring out where it's coming from. But yeah, when you
like
get
a
sprayed,
sound
you get
or
oh well no like the feelings like example if you feel like the breeze, you're wondering where the breeze is coming from because it's like you're thinking you're in a theater. It's like where is the breeze? But
Yeah.
it's like it's from the seat in front of you. Or like when the water start like if it's sprinkling and you just feel the trickle of water, you're first gonna look up as like where is this coming from? But it's this little spout in the back right here that's just going.
Oh,
That's how that works.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it
So
was
as Grafficher is asking, like, would there be a chance of getting water in your mouth? Like,
not necessarily like it's not a jet spray. It's like a light mist, like a mist spray.
okay.
Like
So your shirt like doesn't get wet at the end of a movie.
no, you're not soaked. You will have like maybe
Mist.
like little mist on your glasses and maybe feel the need to wipe them, but it's not like you don't go there getting like hosed down.
Sure.
Unless there's a fucking malfunction and I'm not responsible for that. So if you go in there and it is not as chill as you expected, that is not on me. It is still a maneuvering thing. I told you when I watched Captain Falcon, I felt every punch that was thrown to the point that my back shoulder got hot. Like someone was just like pushing me.
For those who don't speak Steph, she's talking about Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh yeah. Yes, thank you.
Captain Falcon's known for his punches.
Shit, I don't know my characters.
Captain America, right there in the title.
I think the first time I said Captain Falcon, and then Roseanne was like Captain Falcon, like Smash, and I was like, No. And I got confused.
Or
Yeah,
Falcon
what's his name?
America.
Falcon America.
No, he's just Captain America.
I don't like how you're saying things, and I believe you.
Sam Wilson, the black Captain America, is just
Yes.
Captain America.
Oh, it's Captain America. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Black
I've been
in
saying
America.
Captain Falcon.
Black in America.
I don't know character.
Again, right there in the title.
Falco. Is it Captain Falco?
Okay, no, that's mixing two
It's
characters now.
you.
There's
Wait,
Captain
did I get
Falcon, who is the guy from F-Zero with the red helmet, purple
Yes.
suit, punches people. Then there's
Okay.
Falco, who is from Star Fox. He's Fox's friend. He's the bird guy. He looks like a blue jay. And he fights for his friends.
Do a barrel roll, Fox.
I've been
Oh, he
fusing
goes hands
these
off,
people.
my friends.
I've been fusing these people.
Yes, and then the movie you saw was Captain America: Brave New World with Sam Wilson as Captain America, who was previously known as the Falcon. But now there's a new Falcon who is also in that movie.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Yeah. He's also in other movies too.
I saw someone I forgot what the YouTube video was, but they basically broke down that Captain America: Brave New World, like beat for beat, is basically just Winter Soldier.
I forget. It was a wild ride.
I mean, similarities.
There's a
sure.
lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It doesn't seem like it on the surface, but when you put them side by side, it's just like, oh yeah, they find a secret thing off the books. They find the hidden villain. Someone has to go to the hospital. They fight on the freeway. There's a bunch of stuff like that.
Steph,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to skip. I think I'm going to skip Thunderbolts with you for 4DX.
Because it's gonna be too much going on.
No,
It's gonna be too rough house.
no.
Oh.
I think the better movie, because I'm probably only going to do this once.
That's fair.
I think the better movie for 4DX experience will be Superman.
Ooh.
Blind
Yeah.
guy.
So I will see Superman with you in 4DX in July.
Heck, sounds good. I'm counting on it.
That's a good one. That's a good choice there.
And that one should definitely have 4DX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have your
Unlike
experience.
Craven, which we wanted to do, but had no 4DX.
They had it. And then
For
the
a
next
week.
day they took it off.
Just
Yeah.
a single day.
Because Snow White in the experience would have added more, I guess, than what Craven would have had.
Wait,
Snow White?
That movie
The
didn't
movie
even
that
open
just came
same-
out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it in 4DX.
Yeah, but Craven came out last year.
Was it last year already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph,
movie
did you
are they
think
talking
Craven
about?
just came out?
No, I know we were supposed to watch it. Something else. Oh, no. Sorry. Craven came out.
Uh-huh.
Wicked was still in theaters
Oh, it came back into theaters and they put it on 4DX. That's what it was. Yeah.
because 4DX got moved from Craven to play another movie that would have done better than with Craven. So
Makes sense.
Fair.
apparently,
Fair.
they took it
Craven
out.
sucked.
I mean, Wicked in 4DX would only get interesting in the final scene.
Yeah.
Like, that movie is a lot of people just standing there singing.
A lot of dancing. I
Do
bet
a
you probably
lot?
like feel like the vibration of a foot stomp.
Sure, but like realistically, when Defying Gravity starts, that's when that shit's gonna take off.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
when like your chair is.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. Woo.
It
Yeah.
pokes you so hard, you do the cry with her at the end of the movie. Like,
Just start yelling.
it just shoves something up your ass. You're just like, oh god. Yeah, it's just, no one's expecting that.
Oh. Yeah, I will keep watching.
That's
like
why she's
One More
truly
Man.
wicked.
Oh. Ooh.
Classic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I watched that. It was a good time. I don't know
Good
what other
times.
movies are coming. There's
Thunderbolts is in a couple weeks.
yeah, that one I'll
Yeah.
watch.
Cause that's in like May 6th, right?
Yeah,
No, it's next week.
It's
Yeah.
the comic book weekend.
Yes.
Is that not
Fantastic Four. That one would probably be a good 40x
Ooh, I'd
too.
watch. I would try that.
That'd be that'd be cool.
I'll check
Every time
in.
Galactus's foot smashes down.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be like a lot of like cinematography around Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, I
I
can feel
wonder
that.
what kind of effect they do for whenever you see Mr. Fantastic stretch.
Didn't we see that recently?
He stretches in the last trailer, yes.
I heard about it.
Oh, I still haven't watched that trailer.
It's fine. You don't
I
need to.
say don't.
Yeah.
I watched enough of it.
Okay.
I
I've
say
been like
don't bother.
going
You know
into
you're
a
gonna
lot
see
of
it.
things blind and just watching it. Like
Yeah.
again, Sinners. I went in blind, but I won't say. But everyone kept repeating a phrase that I didn't know was a thing, and
Chicken
then
jockey?
no. Yeah, but I didn't know that one either until
What?
it happened in the
When
theater.
Michael B. Jordan gets on the shoulders of Michael B. Jordan.
And Jack Black says chicken jockey.
Yeah.
And man sandwich, we talked about this.
All I know is in the same month that Haley Steinfeld's like, oh yeah, I'm part Filipino. For the press tour for Sinners, she's also, oh yeah, by the way, I'm also an eighth black.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I've been
so-
saying that for years.
0.06 Scandinavian. I'll have you say, I went to Trader Joe's today and I saw those Scandinavian swimmers and I was like, oh, my peoples. And then I just walked away.
Like,
Are you talking about Swedish fish?
Yeah.
No, they're knockoff. Yeah, they're knockoff Swedish fish, but they're sour. They're called Scandinavian
the candy of my
swimmers.
people.
Our native food. It's great.
Native food.
Candy fish.
The wildest thing is Seth's credit score went up 20 points after she found out.
Actual fact.
Why, thank you. I had oh, what do you call that? I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I went to Trader Joe's today. And I got me the cutest cheese tote bag. Cheese themed tote bag. And it had puns.
Tote bag named
And I was
cheese.
like, are you freaking kidding me? This is so damn cute. Yeah, it was great.
Where's the bag now?
It's in the fridge at work with my food.
It's a lunch bag.
Yeah,
All right.
it has snacks in there.
You gotta keep it like enclosed to deter theft from happening.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
It's-
You
cheese
can't just
bag.
leave food out and labeled. That's not gonna do it.
Oh, enough. I have these like coffee ice cream sandwiches that I put in the fridge, and then I just wrote Steph with the Steph really big on it, and then put it in the freezer. And I'm
It's like a cool S.
no, I didn't
Okay.
do the 6 lines and the diamond. No, that would have been fun, but I did not do that. I just wrote Steph on it and just hope for the best. I don't know, people things in work fridges, they disappear.
yeah.
Like you have to like
I don't
label
fully
stuff.
think you're gonna have your bag tomorrow.
If I don't, I'm gonna raise hell. I'm the only one with that bag.
Is ice still super valuable there?
Yes, in a sense.
Okay.
Yes, in a sense that everyone seems to get the ice and fill their like water bottles and stuff
Yeah.
to keep it cold throughout the day. So like by 10 o'clock, if you try to get ice from the refrigerator, like
Gone.
there's no ice. Like like nothing will come out. And then there was like emergency, like I guess like ice bags from like parties or lunches we've had. So like those have
They're
been in the
stocking
freezer.
ice.
Yeah, like they have ice just in case. And like they're in a bag anyways that I'm just like,
In case of emergency, break ice.
yeah.
Yeah, it was something like I never worked in a large office before.
Yeah.
So when I also worked in the same place, I found it weird that ice was a precious commodity.
Yeah. I think
And, like-
one of the
People
No,
would
go
be
on.
upset when the ice was gone.
It was to the point that we had a separate ice machine that was on the counter that produced ice every 45 minutes to the point that it was like timed and it would be empty all the time.
It's
Like someone put a
wild.
timer to get the ice when it was there. It's like coffee. Someone brews a batch of coffee, and if you are not back in time from when that coffee brews, like finishes brewing, and then you have like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, that coffee that you brewed is not there.
Jeez.
Because I've literally been in the break room when someone freshly brews coffee, and people walk in not knowing who brewed the coffee.
Yeah.
And someone who brewed the coffee could be sitting off to the side, just kind of waiting for the coffee to go. And then there's this line that kind of happens where there's like 3 or 4 people just waiting around for coffee, and everyone's filling their cup. And then it was just like, oh, there's no
Anyone
more
else
coffee.
anyone else who's worked in a large office, like coffee seems like an absolute given, but like has ice also been precious resource or like something akin to it? Like, does anyone else have like a weird thing, Leland? I know you've worked at a couple big offices.
I have, and I don't remember ice being a factor, to be honest with you.
Huh.
Creamer for us too. The good creamer goes away.
Nice.
Like, depending on what creamer is in the break room, like in the fridge, like example, you have your like vanilla coffee mate and then like the other freaking brands that I can't think of. And then someone gets a Starbucks branded caramel creamer, and that won't even last the shift for the day
Jeez.
amongst the people. It's interesting. I mean, they're supplying it, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, no. It has been a thing now, like at work, where someone will gauge the break room, whatever they're in there for. And someone, like one of the people at work, will put out the snacks. Someone will come back to our area of the group and be like, hey, they got chips in the break room, you better grab it. And then everyone walks together collectively to the break room to get snacks and then walk back to our desk. And it was to the point that me and other coworkers, we start stocking up. Like, like you don't even want to eat it now, but you might want to eat it later. So you go in there and you grab your bag of Oreos or you grab your Pirate's booty, and it just goes in your drawer. And then like every once in a while you're like, oh, which snack do I want right now? And then someone be like, oh, are those in the break room? And it's like, nah, I got this last week. I still got my snacks.
Hoarding snacks.
You're just describing the chicken finger episode from Community.
Hey, come
Little
here.
bit.
I got you some. It's just like drugs.
I don't know how to watch Community.
It's still a good thing. I'm it's not Community, but on Abbott Elementary, I am on I think the 15th episode of season 2.
Nice.
Yeah, season 2. So I'm slowly working my way. And then I'm on episode 3 or 4 of Reacher season 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
God, Reacher's so good.
It's going.
Who's Reacher again, Jordan?
America's Largest Son. Alan
That's
Richardson.
right.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. You say that and I understand it. I get it.
Because he's huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a man.
See-
Season
he's
3,
very-
he's somehow bigger.
he's a
Yeah.
very, very large man.
I don't know where he gets his shirts. They
Custom
fit.
Goodwill.
from the boat store.
The post.
I'm telling you stuff. There's one scene in season 3 where someone sees Reacher for the first time with no shirt, and the immediate reaction is "fuck me."
Wait, no. Have I seen that part?
You have not. It's in season 3.
Positively or negatively?
Oh, season
Positively.
3.
Very
Very positively.
Because the episode that I seen recently, there was a character, and he is shirtless because he got to attend to his wounds.
It's true.
And like, Like he's just there in the mirror, and it's the perfect shot of him in front of the mirror, just buff as shit, trying to fix his thing. And you see the girl in the background just being like,
Yep, that
just,
always
just
happens.
staring.
It's a thing that
in
happens in
awe.
all 3 seasons. Different women every time.
Look at him, and you're like, that's a man.
Yes.
He's a big guy.
He's the actual definition of a brick shithouse. Like he's just so big.
Sorry, that made me think of something that I heard recently. I watched this one trash video where like I guess there was like this it's like an Asian streamer and some dude she was talking to. I think they were Korean. But she's like she's one of those people that are like authentically themselves but like look fake as shit. Like when you look at her face is just so like it almost looks like she's a doll, if that makes sense. She's like a doll face or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, the drama was she was talking to this guy and they were saying it's for clout or whatever. And the way that they described him and his body looks like a fridge. And I was like, I don't understand what that means, right? I was like, I don't understand what a
Mr.
refrigerator
Fantastic.
body looks like. And yeah, it was just like he looked like a box, like a fridge. Right? And I was
then
just
you
like,
wanna put your meat inside and store it there.
no. He looked like, yeah, he just looked like a fridge, and I didn't understand. And then I guess she was just like trash talking him because like it's not real. He's wearing stuff. So apparently he's wearing these plastic shoulder pads,
Yeah.
like these plastic shoulder pads, and like I forgot if he had like a thing that taught people, like guys who wanted to have the refrigerator body, to like, how to like deal with that with a partner and to like be able to keep that look but not have you exposed when you're like in a pool or in an intimate moment where you could clearly see those aren't the same shoulders you had with your shirt.
Oh, how to hide it?
Yeah, how to hide it.
Okay.
Right? It was a whole thing because, like I said, he had a refrigerator body. What I found out is they were talking so much shit that, like, apparently if you, like, leaned on him, his shoulder would crunch because it is plastic. I'm telling you, it's like plastic shoulder pads that made his body look like a refrigerator, right? I just thought the whole concept was bizarre because I was just like, how do you keep this up?
I
Like-
desperately want to know what this man actually looks like.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a made up version, but it's like it's AI. It's not really fully like formed.
I just don't know how this doesn't work. I need something bigger. But like, you know what I mean? Like he had these like plastic shoulder pads and you can't lean on them because like I said, they would crunch. So she said like she was like trying to be all lovey-dovey and leaned up on him and it was like crunk and it was just like, what the fuck? Like it makes no sense. Like I just thought it was bizarre. Anyways, he had this whole video, I think. It didn't show it, but I guess it implied how to hide
your
it from your
plastic
girlfriend.
shoulders.
Yeah, and it's just like you wait till she gets up, and then that's when you take it all out, and then you just become shirtless. So it's like, you know, but it's like you would see a difference.
But then you gotta
wouldn't you?
slouch like this.
Like, what are you gonna put pillows or just put a blanket over you and just hope that like it's
He's naked, but he's got the biggest scarf.
I don't know. Sorry, I just had to bring it up because I just thought the concept was just bizarre. I've never heard the term refrigerator body, but I could see what he means by he looks like a refrigerator because it's that very boxy.
So did you get
look.
to see what this man looked like?
No, I saw what he looked like. He looked
She's just bad at describing.
whatever. Yeah, no, it was.
Send me this video, please. I need to know.
He just looked like an average dude. Apparently, they
No,
had this
I don't care about his face.
Oh,
I mean
okay.
the refrigerator body.
Refrigerator body? Yeah, I thought
Put
it
it in
was
Pod
wild.
Talk, Steph.
Hold on, I'll try to find him.
I put pictures of 40X seats for anyone who just kind of needs
The visual.
some kind of visualization for the 40X seats.
I don't even know how to search this. Let me find him.
Man with
Refrigerator body. I imagine Steph's Google searches are a lot like how she talks. So she Googles Asian, I think Korean woman. They're both Korean.
Oh my
Talking
goodness.
shit about man with a refrigerator body, but like how to
I
hide
bet
it.
you with that search, I'll find it.
Send.
She's
Man.
rapidly trying to delete it from her search history.
She's erasing her history.
What is
Do
it?
not.
Gets in with.
I remember at one point I had an idea of just for like a short game to play on the podcast. It's just what was the last 5 things you Googled? You know, at any given time.
Oof.
40x seat, hand Italian cat, Italian
find
cat.
Wait, how do you find this?
I have my Google up on the screen, so it's probably a little easier. 1800s Western train map.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Loaded Bloody Mary with bacon.
What?
What does that mean?
Listen, I sometimes need very specific things and answers for a multitude of reasons. Half D&D related.
I feel like mine kind of just tracks for who I am. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's a game that comes out in like 2 days. Next is Mods Helldivers, because I have mods on my Helldivers on PC. Cast of the Residents TV series, because I wanted to know. I wanted to confirm that the senator dude was Al Franken, and it was Al Franken. Windows 10 end of life, because my PC's on Windows 10 and end of life is in October. So I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, and then Discord stream sharing audio not working. That was first.
Does this count? Does this count with what we've already talked about on the podcast? Because
Sure.
mine is women gets in online fight with Asian man who looks like a fridge. Refrigerator body
Not
Korean
far
guy.
from what I said.
Kyle Rayner. Jack in the Box flavored mozzarella sticks. And I'm Not Your Friend, but that's supposed to be Therefore I Am by Billie Eilish because I couldn't think of the actual title. And then Sinners and Roxy Sandals. Because if you didn't know, Quicksilver, Roxy, and Billabong filed for bankruptcy. So their stores right now, everything's like 70%.
Are they all the
off.
same company?
Yes, but like they have like
Gotcha.
their individual stores. But like,
Sure.
I don't know. If you care for their clothes, shit's real cheap right now.
Not since I was 13.
If you need, dude, you know what I saw yesterday at a Tilly's?
What?
Me and Jen.
Tilly's? That's what
Yeah.
you saw? They're still in business?
Yeah, they're still around. There's one near the theater.
Yeah,
So
there's
me
a
and Jen.
freestanding one in Mira Mesa.
Yeah, so me and Jen, after the movies, I was just like, hey, I was like, there's like a huge sale for like Quicksilver, Roxy, and all that stuff. And I was like, I was gonna look at Tilly's to see if they have like a clearance section on like their styles, right? And she was like, oh, okay, we'll go look. And I walked in there and I was looking at their shoe wall. I don't normally go to a Tilly's. I haven't had to go there since high school. But I looked at one shoe, right? It was this all black shoe, and it looked like just I don't know how to explain it. It looked very chubby. That's I don't know how to explain
Like a
that.
skater shoe?
Yes, it was a very
Gotcha.
chubby skater shoe. And I
Okay.
looked at it and I
Didn't
was
call them thick
immediately
now, but all right.
I looked at it and I immediately was like, is this an Osiris shoe? And I was like, I haven't seen Osiris's since fucking middle school.
How did Osiris not fall down to the Payless
And I, like,
level with
I
Airwalk?
picked it up
Seriously.
and I looked at it and I'm telling you, it was like a burger. Like this is what the shoe fucking looked like. It was just huge. And I
That's
was just
looking
like,
at it from the nose.
yeah, I was like looking at it and I was like, it's a fucking Osiris shoe. And I think Jen was just like, what is that? And I was like, it's Osiris's. They look the fucking
Then you felt your
same. We
bones
thought these
crumple
were
to dust.
so cool.
Was it a soap shoe?
What do you mean?
Like,
Like,
You don't
like,
remember-
could you grind on rails with it?
Yeah.
oh,
Like
I don't
Sonic
know.
the Hedgehog?
I didn't. It
Probably
didn't
not.
have, cause like the soap shoes, would they have that like little like indentation for it to like perfectly grind?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't have that.
Ah.
It was flat. but that shoe looked like it was all black. It just looked like a black cloud. I was just like, oh my god, it's so poofy. It's like a small little pillow.
This
So much
tracks.
padding.
This tracks because Steph in those shoes would look like she came from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
You know what? As
This tracks.
ridiculous as they were, if someone gifted them to me, I would wear them. I'll give a shit.
That's
They
where she
were
wears the Crocs.
Wild.
Black, fluffy, big skate shoes.
All
Size
black Osiris's.
5?
Oh. No,
6?
I wish I had small feet. No, I'm not. I don't got small feet.
You're a small person.
Yeah, but I don't got small feet.
You got small. All right,
I
7.
got a wide ass foot. I gotta go like 9.
Like 9.
9.
Yeah, I have to go like 9. No, because like the thing is, it depends on the shoe.
Yeah.
Because those narrow ones, dude, they fucking hurt. It's like brushing.
Like Chucks.
Chucks, if I got the right size, they'll fit fine. But at one point, they're just rubbing the
Are
side.
there clown shoes for her?
Yeah, they're too long.
Be like that one episode of
But
Doug.
all black Osiris shoes.
So black Osiris skate shoe, size 9. Send them to
Dude.
Steph.
These look a mess. I'm gonna post it in the group chat.
Post it in Pod Talk.
Put it in the
They
pod
look
talk.
So funky, dude. Here.
How does one check their Google search?
Just go into the blank Google box, search box,
Okay.
and then it should have automatically like a drop down with all your recent searches.
I fucking can't. These are so
That looks so
Oh.
silly.
fucking.
I might have mine turned off because it's stuff I've never looked up.
Oh,
It's like
Leland is
trending.
exclusively in incognito mode.
No, it's not incognito move. I think I just had the history just.
um,
Oh yeah, it
Constantly
says search.
erased.
Yeah, not saving.
Yeah, those are.
Those are
there's the
good.
shoe on stream.
they
But
look
it shouldn't do
exactly
it from
how I
my.
remember them.
Beck's not wrong though. They got some barbecue dad energy.
God, they're really thick.
They're so chunky, and you know what? At least 60% is the tongue because it's just a fat, padded tongue, so you don't mess up your
it
what is it?
looks like the
Your-
zoot suit of shoes. Just so much extra material for no reason.
And it also goes up to your ribs.
dude.
I'm
man.
not entirely convinced that that's not just cake.
Yes, that looks like cake.
These are the D3s. I wonder if there's the original Osiris. Shoes.
Rob,
Oh, no,
yes,
they look
an
as-
open-toed sandal or a Birkenstock is peak dad with socks. Peak dad barbecue energy.
I get
This is for your more like athletic dad who does go or like this dad helps assistant coach the little league team.
This dad is Gen X.
This is a Gen X dad. Leland, can you confirm?
Oh, I'll put it back up on
Dude.
stream.
If Osiris
If your
made
dad's
a
wearing this, he
collab-
may or may not be Tony Hawk.
I don't know anyone who would wear those.
me, I would.
I said what I said.
Dude, if they had a collab with Kingdom Hearts and they made a Sora shoe, I don't give a shit. I would wear them.
Steph, we can go from the Tillies right to the Hot Topic and get you some Kingdom Hearts keychains and just attach them to one of the egglets.
Dude, the freaking black and white ones look fucking
Eyelets.
extra.
God, that looks
Oh,
so
man.
cheap.
It looks like
It's so-
marshmallows.
Ridiculous.
New shoes are terrible.
Oh my god, these are close to one of Sora's outfits.
Leland,
Sorry.
can you elaborate on that statement?
I mean, I said everything.
Like
Green and red.
new styles of shoes are terrible, or all just the concept of new shoes are not good? Like
Probably
only a
just-
worn-in shoe
Probably
is
just styles.
okay.
Dude, these are so ridiculous.
I know you've been struggling over at Puma for a little
Oh
bit.
look, they have dad shoes. They're New
Or
Balances.
Adidas. I've been trying to get.
There's actually a category that says dad shoes, and they're New
You're upsetting the dog,
Balances.
Steph.
There's New Balances, Saucony, right? Saucony.
I tried. I bought a pair of Vans a little less than a year ago. Very comfortable.
Mhm.
Extremely comfortable, actually. They fucking pop every time I walk.
Oh,
And they've done that from the beginning. Like there's
Like
no
they click.
Yeah, no, they click. Like you can
Okay.
hear me coming. Yeah, it's very annoying because they're good shoes and they just pop with every step.
Wait, what
take 'em
brand they
back.
said? They're
It's Vans.
Vans. Aw.
like the
Yeah.
slip-on
It's
center
got-
Vans.
No, they're like a
Got my
running shoe.
D&D Chucks.
Oh, those are cute.
It's a little
I
treat
like
to
that.
myself
Like
earlier
nice
this year.
embroidery on it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been on a search for Hoka shoes. And-
Hoka.
Hocus?
Hoka shoes.
Hoka.
Oh, okay.
What do they call them? Hookah?
Hoka.
Hoka.
You said
Yeah.
hocus.
Hoka.
Like hocus pocus, but it's Hoka.
Hoka shoes. I've been on a search for them. Cause yeah, they're expensive as shit. That's easily like 170. I saw similar ones at Ross today. Not my size. They're for a man in a size 10. I looked at them and I was like, oh, maybe no, they were too big.
So size 10 men, that's size
I don't know.
7 women?
12. No, the
Oh,
other
no,
way.
it was the other way around. Yeah.
12 women.
I honestly got more frustrated because I went into a Nordstrom's to try them out. And I took pictures of the shoes that I tried and the sizes that I got. It said 9B, right? So in my head, that's 9.5, right?
No?
Okay. Well,
D
then
is
here
the width.
is that okay? Because they had wide and then extra wide. So,
C is a wide for
Is that-
women.
huh?
C is wide for women. And
Well,
D is
wasn't an
extra
option.
wide. No,
That-
it's usually not.
Okay.
Wide
Yeah,
shoes
it-
are not easy to find in
Yeah, that's
stores.
why I got confused because when I went in the store, it said 9B. On their website, it says 9.5 or 9.5, and then 9W, and then 9 extra large, like
Oh.
9 like extra wide. Nothing had a B. And I was like, I took a picture of the label. It literally says B. And then I
Bold.
tried Google searching. What is it?
Hoka.
Hoka shoes. I can't say it right. 'cause if I
H-O-K-A. That's it.
I know, but
It's
when I say
backwards, but
Hoka,
yeah, whatever.
it doesn't sound natural. So I have to
Hoka?
say it slow.
Hoka.
Hoka. Hoka shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said saying like Hocus Pocus. I
No,
couldn't help.
You first
That
said
is what you were
hocus.
saying before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hoka shoes.
Yes.
It's like a
Hoka
tongue twister.
shoes.
Yeah, no, I tried looking and it just kept saying 9B doesn't exist. And I was like, I got to go back to a Nordstrom's or someplace where I could try on this shoe to find out
Like
the right
all
one.
your standard women's shoes are B, Steph. That's the default.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then why would they put 9B specifically and then not 9B anywhere else?
Because they're weird. I've seen it.
Oh, annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I
keep
used to
trying
sell
look,
shoes.
and then 170 is a lot to put down for a shoe that might not fit. So I want to know what
Yeah.
I'm actually getting.
Very
That is-
fair.
that is fair.
Very fair.
Yeah, but I'm on a search. They're like walking on clouds. I want to walk on clouds.
Whoa.
Exactly. See, you got it.
Close enough. I'm just waiting for the shell toes to come back around.
Did they ever leave?
Yeah, they're still around.
They're still there, but they don't make like specialty shell toes anymore.
Mm.
They used to do like here's a new book. Here's like a patent leather. Here's like different. Now it's just basic blacks and whites.
Okay.
And
yeah,
I
that's
don't want a basic shell toe. I want a fancy shell toe.
fair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I have no good transition. Thank you, everybody.
What the hell are these?
What are those?
Oh, I'm posting it. This looks like shit. Hold on.
Put in Pod Talk.
What are these?
What are those? While we were waiting to find out,
These?
what
I
are
don't
those?
know.
What the?
I guess I'll just go.
It's
here.
like the shoes has
Let me
toes.
put that up on the stream.
What the fuck?
Like, what kind of alien ass shoe?
I don't know. Those
That's
I will
some
not
dumbass
wear.
Kardashian bullshit.
I know a lot of the time I say I'll wear ridiculous shit. I will not wear those shoes. It bothers me.
They look like toes. I don't like them. Let's end this
I
show.
don't like them either.
I feel like as
They're
you're
like
stepping, you
sideways
feel them like
toes.
moving.
They
You can
remind
just
they're the
stand still and
equivalent.
it moves for like a
Oh,
centipede.
This?
They're equivalent of those like bare feet shoes with the toes that people were wearing for
Guys, shoes
a
with
while
meat
there.
flaps.
The skeletos.
Yeah, I hate those. Let's yeah.
I don't like those either.
Leland, before we go, what do you hate more? Skeletos or the giant like thing boots?
The thing boots.
Good to know. Good to know.
There's no good to know. You know better.
You know what? I would have believed you whichever way you went. I was 50-50 on where that was going to land.
No, I'm just saying you know better not to buy me things.
I wasn't going to buy them for you.
Good, because I don't want them.
They're also too expensive.
Good. Save that money.
Good. I'm glad that this wasn't going to happen.
Good. What are the socials?
Everybody, if you want to follow us on the internet when we are not here on Twitch, we are on the social medias. You can find us by searching at League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast. Check us out on the Blue Sky and make us do stuff there. We do stuff here on Twitch every Tuesday at 7 p.m.-ish Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/LORC Podcast. And sometimes we do stuff on Thursdays, like this Thursday.
Maybe every time we announce it, something horrible happens.
Yeah, something always happens.
Then let's
Hopefully
stop
this time-
talking about it.
You know
Just
what?
make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, make
you're
sure you're subscribed. If we
You get
go
notified.
on, sure, join us.
Come on
Feel
in,
free.
hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what we're doing on there.
Because stuff does happen.
It does.
If you, though, want to get in on all this goodness, you want to see the pod talk we're talking about, you want to get be a part of the community here, our Discord is free and fantastic. Some of the most amazing human beings you could ever hope to meet, every one of them a worthy best friend. Get onto our Discord if you are not already there, and just pick one of the many channels, post something, be greeted, make friends. I will never stop saying good things about these people because they are the reason that we keep coming back and doing this. Otherwise, we would just hang out without y'all. So that's the Discord. Get on that. Link in the chat. Link through the social medias. Just hit us up. We are available. If you want to find me on the internet, I'm out there on Blue Sky. I made a
post?
A post? A tweet? A cloud?
post.
Okay.
Post?
I made a post this week. First one in months. Go find out what that is. I'm at Spooky the 13th on the social medias.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan Zaber. I mostly just post on Blue Sky now, random thoughts. Like my petition to have the Tekken 8 announcer lady announce Salvatore Ganacci from Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Just because it's funny watching the Fatal Fury community slowly start to just fall in love with Salvatore Ganacci, who is an EDM DJ, and they added him to the game Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, and he's a ridiculous joke character, but he's got sauce, and it's really funny to see all the combos that people pull off with him. So watch those videos. It's fun.
Leland, were you able to keep up with what he just said?
No.
And me neither.
Leland, where
I'll
can
be
people
honest.
find you on the internet?
I'm struggling to stay awake. The last hour, the last half hour, you all have been nothing but hoots and clicks at this point. Like it's. It's like-
I'm sorry.
We are Leland's white noise machine.
I just like when Steph started posting photos of shoes, it's like, oh man, I can't stay awake.
Oh man, those toe shoes make me sleepy. I'm gonna go close my eyes.
You're just
I mean,
dream
they-
of those shoes.
Oh, that's disgusting. That. If I dream of them, I'll let you all know. I'm on Instagram. You can find me at Leland Pierce Art. I'm kind of working on art stuff. I haven't drawn in a week, so we'll see how next month goes. Steph, where can people find you?
You can find me online at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. Apparently, the term for posting on Blue Sky, it's called skeet.
No,
No, it's not.
Nope.
No.
It says right here, skeet,
It's according to who?
Skeet.
according to Wikipedia. No, I just looked online. It said frequent users have been calling it skeets because of the sky and tweets. Skeets.
No.
As soon as I read
word
that,
was already taken.
word,
I know the term for something else. So can we
Yeah.
just
White people.
Listen, we know the words. We don't understand how to use them properly. These things happen.
post and skeets. Either way, they're accepted.
Posts.
Yeah,
They're posts.
they're skeets.
I like clouds. It doesn't work, but conceptually, you're putting clouds in the blue sky.
I got it. If they're not safe for word, they're skeets.
Okay, I kind of like it now.
Got it? It works.
But
Okay,
I'm a
bye
little-
everyone.
As
Nice.
Anthony
He
likes
is
to point,
weak.
as Anthony likes to point out, I'm pervy. So, like,
Bye,
You're
everybody. We love you. You're the best.
Does that mean me and Rob are
Balloon.
skeeting towards each other?
yes.
Yeah, we're just skeeting in at everybody.
Yeah.
All right, bye everybody.
All over face, neck, and chest.
Bye.